what happens next after they get into your low ticket offer? So once they've consumed that content and started utilizing your product, the next step is bringing them into your next level product. So that could be your membership, your high ticket product. That could be some sort of course that you run or your one-on-one coaching. But you have to think about what is the natural transition from your low ticket product to your next level product. How does that seamlessly flow? You want people at the end of utilizing your low ticket product to say, hey, I need more than this. I need to go to the next level. And so that next level will be your next level product, and it should flow naturally. Now, we can do things such as send a video sales letter. So this would be something that you send out to that within that email campaign. So they buy your low ticket offer, they get their first initial welcome email. Then you send a couple warm-up emails. So these are just information only, maybe introducing yourself, telling them a little bit about your story, building up some trust, building up some inspiration inside of those emails. And then you bring them into a video. And that video will be describing your next level product. And it's essentially a sales pitch with a little bit of step-by-step information in there as well, but not the whole kit and caboodle. You really just want to introduce them to the product and start to build some interest and let them know what it is that you have. So that video sales letter is really a really good way of introducing people to your product. You can offer a discount with it because they've already purchased something with you, and so that they feel like they are getting in on the ground level and making sure that they are getting to their next level goals. So you really want to be talking about the impact that your product has for them and not so much the features. If we're drilling them on the features, they're going to get bored, they're going to lose interest, and it's going to suck their energy. What you want to be talking about is what their pain points are, and then what their desires are, and how your product bridges the gap between the two. The next thing that you could offer, if you don't want to do the video sales letter, is a strategy call. So this would be a 20 to 30 minute session with you where, again, you are really focusing on what it is that they want. So where are they getting stuck? Where are their pain points right now? Really hone in on that. And then you talk about just a few of the features that your product entails and not the whole thing. Again, if you're talking about your entire product, everything that it offers, going through each and every module, they are not going to be interested in that. They're only interested in the ones that really tie into the pain points that they're currently experiencing. You might know from a professional level that they need everything else that your product has as well, but they don't know that. And if they don't know that, you're selling them on something that they're uninterested in. So what you want to do is you want to talk about what exactly it is that they're interested in, make sure that your product matches up with that, explaining how it matches up with that. And then once they get inside of the program, you can explain a little bit more how, yes, we are going to focus on these few things, but then we're going to take it even a step further, and I have more for you inside of the program. And lastly is either a workshop or a challenge. So you might be bringing them into some sort of workshop. It could be a boot camp, like a 3-day boot camp. It could be a challenge, say a 5 to 7 day challenge. You don't want to make it too long, or it could just be a single day free workshop. And during that workshop, again, you're focusing in on the impact that your product will have on their lives. So what is the transformation that your product is going to solve for them, and how are you going to get them there using your framework? Now, you should have some sort of designated framework, such as like a 5-step process, something that people can easily understand and connect with and see how this is going to help them specifically. You want to make sure that you are speaking their words during this workshop. So it should almost be as if you are talking to a friend, that you truly understand them. You truly understand what they are going through. Now, you can pull some of this language from comments and threads, from email replies that people have sent to you, from questions that people have asked you on your social media pages. But you really want to make sure that you are speaking in their words and touching on the points that they are bringing up without you prompting them to bring up those concerns. If you're reaching them on at their level, they're much more likely to invest with you in the future. Thank you for watching this short clip. To watch or listen to this episode in its entirety, view the description below. See you next time.